Welcome back. Apparently, at some point when I was wandering around the labyrinth, I found something that could make headache meds? No idea. Let's report to the witch. See what it was. Well?
Jilruda? Nobody's coming.
It's literally just us. Gilruda glances over at Nachiroux before turning back to what she was doing previously.
So it seems. I'm quite sure I barred people from coming here today because it's been booked for cleaning.
I didn't hear anything. And Claris is the one who told me to come. What should I do?
Go home, I guess.
Please don't speak to me right now. I'm currently observing the UP.
Oh, what's up with the sign? Cleaning?
Did no one get informed at all? Or did she just forget completely?
Nachiroux! Nachiroux! Get your butt over here!
I'm here. What?
Ugh, my head hurts. It freaking hurts. It's like throbbing and stuff.
Well, lucky for you, I apparently have some stuff to make headache meds.
Do you know what time it is? Plus, you're hungover. Again.
What? Is that how you should be talking to your master? Insubordinate.
Huh? Can't you keep me out of your crap?
All right, I've made up my mind. Your task for the day is to use alchemy and make something to get rid of my hangover.
Again, this just seems like the opposite way round. We should have been told this before I apparently picked up the required materials. Very strange. Nachiroux grins upon hearing Claristia's demand. I was going to say words, but demand.
What? Why are you smiling? You're not gonna pull one over on your master, are you?
Take a swig of this. Try talking to me after you drink it.
Like, you just had it ready. That's what's strange. Or maybe that's the point, that it is strange she had it ready.
Huh? Why are you being so smug? It's really creeping me out. And what is this?
Forget about that. Just drink it. Come on.
Nachiroux pinches Claristia's nose and pours the bottle into her mouth.
Whoa! What a surprise! My pain's completely gone.
I really wish it was that easy, especially with migraine headaches.
Yes.
Huh. I guess you might have some first-class alchemy skills. But that's exactly why we need you to.
Bad news, Claristia. It looks like the UP is in the Central District. And it isn't a small case either.
Have you told the Oracle?
I'll have to. It's been years since we've seen something this big.
Oh, that's troubling then.
What about everyone else? Scarlet and Doris should be nearby, right?
They're both preoccupied. We can't reach Coral, Sally, or Lon either while they're conducting investigations of the subway. Mirage is at a meeting, and Kit Kat is having a few precautionary exams at the hospital.
Very well. So you'd like for me to go by myself?
We only need to persevere for a little bit longer. It should be taken care of once it succeeds.
I sure hope so.
Claristia glances over at Nachiroux.
Huh? Does my mission have something to do with the UP?
Yes, it does. But that's all I can say at the moment.
This is a bit off topic, but my mom is exhibiting symptoms. I think she might have the ash affliction.
Nachiroux explains her mother's symptoms.
And that's what's been happening.
It's possible she has the ash affliction, but it's hard to say. There is a simple way to check. Have her hold on to this piece of paper overnight.
Isn't this what Kit had before?
Yes, it's similar, but this reacts to the UP, not magic. Have your mother keep it near while she sleeps tonight. If it's unchanged by morning, she's fine. If it turns black, she's likely to have it.
Oh, we know damn well it's gonna turn black.
Once you have your results, you can stop worrying about it. It's probably just exhaustion anyway. The affliction is difficult to hide.
This is more accurate than the other tests out there. It only responds to the UP within someone. If there's no reaction, then it is an ash affliction.
Thank you so much.
Indeed, that is nice of them. That is nice.
All right. I've put it under her pillow. I'll take a look tomorrow morning.
Next morning.
Rue, I packed you a lunch. Make sure you take it with you tomorrow.
Okay.
Nachiroux paces back and forth in front of her mother's room. Night falls, and Nachiroux finally enters, as if she's made some sort of choice. Mother's bedroom. Nachiroux turns over the pillow. Yep.
It's white. Thank goodness.
Huh. That's a surprise to me. Nachiroux crouches into a ball in that very spot.
I bet Mom would never go to the hospital, even if she did have the ash affliction. So, I'm so glad.
It's like, yay, but then there's still something wrong with her, though.
My eyes are bloodshot. I need some fresh air. Huh? Clarice? What are you doing here?
Oh, she's come to check up on you, hasn't she?
Oh, you reek of booze.
I'm just on my way back from a party. Some pharmaceutical company hosted. Doesn't the night breeze feel nice?
And you just happened to be outside my place?
I did hear you lived around here.
You look so out of place downtown. Look at your clothes. You stick out like a sore thumb. People would flip if they saw you.
The old me would have flipped too. I'm surprised I even made it as a Lunathal witch.
Is that because you used to be a criminal?
A criminal? Who told you that? Kit?
I get it. So she was just messing with me. Knowing you, I didn't even doubt it.
I mean, I don't... After the blindfold incident, I don't know whether or not Kit is messing with you or not.
Well, I mean, I have done pretty much everything but murder. Actually, I might have indirectly killed someone at some point.
I was just joking.
You're a funny one. I lost my mother to crime, so I became a criminal myself. I don't remember much about that time in my life, honestly. By the way, how's your mother?
Kind of relates to what's going on then. Just the idea of she can empathize, you know.
Oh, thanks for asking. Turns out she was fine.
Is that right? Well, I'm glad to hear it. You're doing very well. It might be a little late to say, but I'm glad you're my apprentice.
Aww.
Where's this coming from? Are you still drunk?
Well, anyway, let's have a nice long chat tomorrow.
About what?
About whether or not your training can end next week, silly. If it can't, I'll probably rip out one of your nails every day it gets extended. So you better master healing magic while you still can.
Huh? What the hell?
Oh dear. 1 week remains. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Apparently, at some point I also got another mana-filled item. So, let's go hand that in. Black scales of ash whip into the air, creating a tornado.
Ah!
Ah, yes.
My apologies for making you assist me.
No, I didn't do anything.
I'm defenseless when performing the de-ashing ritual to keep the UP under control. Nobody else was free, so I had to ask you.
Defenseless? What would we have to defend you from?
Well, not much, but the society has its rules, you know. Usually there should be at least 2 guards standing watch when I perform the ritual, but everyone's been stationed away today.
Why?
The masked guards.
That's right, there are marionette soldiers. They require regular top-ups of magic, but they're loyal and autonomous Manania.
Autonomous Manania. Huh.
Be that as it may, the world isn't dense enough in mana that I can use inorganic matter. They're comprised of corpses.
Oh! Oh! That kind of explains the masks.
Corpses?
Yes. I repurposed soldiers who died at their post. Our organization is primarily made of women, so we aren't the best with physical labor. We allow them to do all the burdensome chores. And you can relax, by the way. They've all been castrated.
Like, my mind didn't even go there. Like, what?
That, right? Anyway, I can't imagine the UP showing up in the middle of town.
You might not know, since you don't seem to get out very often, but this isn't the first or second time this has happened. I suppose the world itself might be on its last legs. I don't even know whether it can last another century.
On its last legs. Where's Clarice? I haven't seen her in a while.
I see. And you haven't been able to contact her either, Kit Kat?
I haven't heard from her. But then again, she's not easy to get in touch with. She usually only shows up for de-ashing.
Have you checked the local pub?
If you ask me, she's probably nursing another hangover.
Then would you conduct Nachirou's training in her place, Kit Kat?
What? Me? What a pain. But then again, the UP's unstable and the society's always in need of new members. And it's pretty lame how the environmental agency is just waiting for us to stop getting involved.
Can't I do it? The de-ashing ritual, I mean.
Look at you, Rue. You're all fired up.
That's not it. When I thought my mom could have had the ash affliction, I realized that things can't go on like this.
With your abilities, though, yeah, I really doubt you could do the ritual.
Thanks. Thanks a lot. It means a great deal to have such confidence in me.
But I'd get better with training, right?
That's true, but...
Are you feeling okay, Miss Colbert? You've been looking rather gaunt lately.
Yes. I've just been a little busy with work.
Speaking of, why won't you sell the store? Quite a number of people would pay a nice price for the place. Saving for your daughter's future is understandable. But when you're living paycheck to paycheck...
Yes. Well, you have a point. welcome home.
Glad you're back, Rue. You certainly seem to be out often lately. Makes me sad you aren't around.
Hello.
Rue, I have the night shift tonight, so you can handle the rest, okay? I already made dinner.
Okay.
The overtime this month really is a lifesaver.
Nachiroux, here's her mother and Mr. Pompleton continue chatting by the entrance.
Come to think of it, gotten rather pretty. With her looks, work should also...
Please don't say such silly things!
Oh, right. Cece's supposed to drop by today.
Money?
I need to get Fanty's loot ready for her. But seriously, Mom, I can't believe you're happy about overtime. What's wrong with you? Sheesh.
The drawer hasn't been properly closed. Nachiroux opens it without thinking and... It's filled to the brim with scraps of black paper. What?
What's all this? Huh? Why are there so many?
Nachiroux slumps to the floor in a dead faint. Yeah, that's not good at all, is it?
Black pieces of paper. She bought her own tests? And is this a bank book under my name?
Oh no. There's a large amount of money under Nachiroux's name, which large withdrawals every month. Oh no.
This is the money from when we sold the apartment. And is this the cost of my medicine? She's been hiding it from me. She's not okay at all. Mom's been going through so much, but she's kept smiling just to keep me from worrying. All of this, everything, it's my fault.
No, you can't think like that. It's not your fault, the whole situation the world is in.
Why is this happening?
I mean, surely if we can fix the world, we can save her mum, right?
Fanty? What should I do, Fanty? If Mom dies, she's going to die at this rate. The store... Cece. Oh, yeah. Cece.
Nachiroux wobbles unsteadily over to the general store.
I see. So your mother has the ash affliction.
Yeah.
I don't know if this will bring you any hope, but let me tell you a story. It's a bit long, do you mind? This story is not about the world in a sense of territory and continents. I speak of the world in a larger sense of the word, the entirety of this realm we inhabit.
Go ahead.
Its name is Alstella. Have you heard this name before?
Yes.
I think so.
Alstella actually has a twin world called Alluna. Normally, only one world can exist within the same space, but there are two here. You could think of it as two people trying to sit in one chair. Obviously, this makes for an unstable situation. That is why the balance of the world has been disrupted. This is the cause of the UP. I believe this theory to be true. Assuming it is, how would you go about solving this problem?
merge the worlds?
I'd get 2 chairs? Actually, no. I'd make it so there's only one person.
Precisely. Theoretically, if you remove your opponent from this game of musical chairs,
Then the UP will stop too.
indeed, don't try to maintain the balance. You have to destroy it further. Therein lies my question. Is the space where you find these curio a product of coincidence? Or does this apartment itself exist to maintain balance between these two worlds?
Interesting.
If that's the case, then equivalent items must exist in the other world as well, with equal power. But back to you and the UP. I believe bringing the items over to this world will upset the balance between the two worlds. Well, no, it has already been upset. We simply must ensure when it tips further, it's in our direction.
If that happens, then the UP will stop occurring here. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, that's my theory.
But the curio you're talking about? How and where do I get them?
You will find them in the very same world I believe the Society intends to send you to.
Send us to?
They did say there's something only I could do, but they never said what.
Assuming that's their plan, then we can think of this as the perfect chance. There should be a wardrobe in the other world just like this one. You'd be able to find the curio by using it. What do you say? Do you think you could do it? Find these powerful curio there?
I don't know. It's just, I'm not sure what the Society's planning. But if what you're saying is true, I'll try to collect them.
It looks like you've cheered up. I thought you were about to do something unspeakable earlier. If you get your hands on those curio, I'll pay handsomely for them. You'll be able to completely rebuild the apartment. I venture I've met your expectations. I do hope you'll meet mine.
Indeed.
I will.
One day remains. One day. We got another mana-filled item, so I'm guessing we're going to view this situation, and then maybe from the sounds of it, we'll be able to go back to the previous labyrinth. Huh.
Hey, is she gonna show up?
You mean Yuru? Of course not. She basically never shows her face around the Society. If the great oracle of the shining sun across worlds came down to Earth all the time, we'd all be reduced to ash. The oracle stays quiet and dormant behind a stone door for the people's sake. Or so they say.
Because where my mind is going right now, it's like, this almost seems like a prequel to the first part of the game. And that's where Nachiroux came from. But how does that explain Eureka? Huh.
You're especially impertinent today, Kit Kat.
Yeah.
So, regarding the other world, I need to go to this Alluna and just spend time there? Is that right?
Yep. Piece of cake, huh? You're heading to another world within the upper 26 regions of the many worlds, a place like our own. All Stella.
26 regions of the many worlds. Okay.
Is many worlds supposed to mean something to me?
It means something to me.
Look, there are many possible outcomes to events. Remember when you couldn't decide whether or not to join us? In this world, you did. But in another world, there could be a version of you who decided not to join up at all.
If they're really endless, how can there be only 26 regions like you said?
Hey, Rue, you know what a donut is, right? Torus-shaped dough rings with a hole in the middle? My guess is all of existence is like a donut.
You just want a donut, don't you?
Here she goes again on another one of her far-fetched lectures.
The light, the truth, shines in the middle and draws up 26 lines perpendicular to the perimeter of the donut hole. Each of those lines is a single world. The magnificent gradations spanning from each side of a line are worlds of infinite possibilities. And our world, Alstella, is actually just one of those lines. But our world has a unique form. Its baseline has been bisected. And the other branch is what we call the twin world.
Okay, but why are there 26 worlds?
Who knows? Anyway, for some reason, fates are finite. There's a strong power over the 26 lines that controls and converges them.
And I imagine on one of these 26 lines we have Labyrinth of Refrain, on another line we have Witch in the Hundred Night, and on another line we have Witch in the Hundred Night 2.
Fascinating, right? These endless possibilities do change and combine to some extent, which I've christened Fate's Equilibrium.
Look, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Oddly, I do.
She's always like this, Nachiroux. Let it go in one ear and out the other.
You're so mean, Doris. After all, no one is closer to the truth about the many worlds besides me.
Hey, where's Clarice?
Huh. Seems she didn't show up. What? Does that make you sad, Rue?
I'm just kinda worried.
Come, Nachiroux. You must be off soon. Doris, remain here. Let me know if you receive any word from Clarice.
Understood. Bye, Nachiroux, and good luck.
But why me? I don't get what you want me to do. Just bounce on over to another world?
As much as I'd like to see it, you won't be doing a lot of bouncing. But don't space out too much just because it's boring over there. Your brain will turn to mush.
Excuse me? Who do you think I am?
Explain it to her, Kit Kat. Simply.
Okie dokie. Okay, Rue, come here.
Huh? Ah!
And here we are.
Okay, why are we back here now?
Wait. This is my house! Sheesh. None of this makes any sense. I'm so confused.
This is actually making a lot more sense to me now.
My brain can only handle so much in one day. Maybe I could have prepared if I had some kind of warning.
I think that's the difference, really. I had the warning of the first part of the game.
My bad, but it's all tip-top secret. Clearance, bureaucracy, blah blah. I have to confirm this just in case. All that you've seen and heard in the society, you haven't told anyone? Not even a loved one?
I haven't.
Okay, then on with the explanation. Although there isn't much more to say.
What does this have to do with the Oracle's prophecy?
Oh, such a clever girl you are. I'm guessing you probably know why I haven't explained it all to you then.
Something about the prophecy being jeopardized if I know about it? That what you mean?
Excellent answer. Besides, there's not much for you to do. Do whatever you want without being seen by anyone there. You're a great witch, Rue. But a witch with no freedom is no witch at all. Nobody can discover their purpose trapped like a bird in a cage.
You're being parabolic again. What do you mean?
I don't know, maybe all our actions are decided by fate? Is free will even possible for anyone? That sort of stuff?
Is it the choice of Steins Gate? Yeah.
An already chosen fate is much like a birdcage, impeding freedom. And that fate, no, that determined future, challenging it, is what makes you a witch. Whether or not you succeed is a different matter. You'll be there for about 2 months. I'll be sure to contact you before the night of the 3rd full moon, so make sure you answer. I'll be in touch periodically.
2 months.
Yep. Well, 2 months over there, that is. It's only about a week here. You won't be gone long enough for your mother's condition to worsen, probably. Well, that's everything there is to say. Time to go.
Can we say goodbye to people?
Wait, but I haven't told my mom I'm leaving.
Really? You had plenty of time. Oh, well, leave it to us. We'll spin up a nice story for her.
Don't make her worry, okay?
You think you can boss me about, little hermit? Besides, Mirage will talk to her, so it'll be fine. For a witch, she has a lot of common sense.
The sounds of Nachirou's mother screaming in Mirage's voice can be heard from the entryway. Oh.
Witch, what are you planning to do with my daughter?
Nachirou's mother bursts in.
Oh, Rue!
Oh, hi, we're still here.
Mom, it's okay. I'll be gone for just a bit. I've got a can under the cash register filled with money from the store. Use it if you need it. There's enough for you to take time off of work. So please go to the hospital and treat your cold.
Wait! Rue!
Don't worry. I'll be home before you know it.
Madam, we take full responsibility for...
There's no way I can trust a witch's words! Rue! Rue!
Why does it have to be my house? And my room in particular?
It's somewhere important to you.
There's no real reason, but it seemed like a good spot for it. You'll be more at ease here, right?
Oh. I was thinking like some kind of portal connection, but okay.
Anyway, drink this and lie down.
Hey, could you at least tell me how to get back?
Nope. Goodbye!
Nope, can't have you scurrying back home on a whim. Jokes aside, this is a part of the prophecy too. This is the twin world. It's different from ours, but it doesn't look that different. However, I think their time period is around the beginning of modern history.
So I'm going back in time?
Not really.
No. It's just that Alluna's present resembles our past.
Yeah, that.
You might feel like you've gone back in time once you're over there, though. They're two worlds cut from the same cloth, after all. But be careful. The culture is different even when considering the difference in era. Avoid contact with locals as much as possible. Who knows what could happen? If you can't prevent it, do your best to deal with it and cover your tracks.
Seriously, Kit Kat? My clothes alone would make anyone over there suspicious.
Ugh, come on, you're such a worrywart. It'll be fine. You'll be naked when you arrive.
What?
What?
Just kidding. It's okay, really.
You.
Also, don't be surprised if you run into any famous historical figures. You didn't go back in time, so there won't be any sort of paradox or whatever. That's all been scoped out.
By who?
Nachiroux, this is crucial, so I'll say it again. If you come across any magic while over there, you must not interfere with it.
Why not?
There is a possibility it will result in catastrophic consequences.
Ah.
We have little information about their magic. We could expect one thing, but something entirely different may happen. It could be a huge mess, or it could be something trivial. Let's call it quantum volatility.
Quantum volatility?
Close enough.
You're hilarious, Rue. I like your name much better.
The parallel worlds interfere with each other. Given the large gap in eras, I don't expect any problems, but it's completely unpredictable.
All that does and doesn't exist, those who live, those who are deceased.
When logic falls apart, there's a chance for a forced distortion. That's all just mere chance, though.
Why am I being sent there in the first place? Isn't this super dangerous?
Hence why we need you to stay low.
What you're saying and what you actually want me to do are total contradictions. I don't understand the objective at all. Why me?
It may be best to give her a bit more info.
Indeed. You're aware that Yuru has prophesied, right? She said that you're the only one who can do this. And there's only one chance. You can only go there once.
Why?
That's right. You're the chosen one. The hero. If you complete this mission and return, the upheaval phenomenon will stop.
All by me going?
Well, it's all a part of the prophecy. Come on, drink this and lie down.
So the UP is really gonna just stop if I hang out there for 2 months?
It's not gonna be that simple, no.
Sheesh, you're so insistent. The Oracle's prophecies are never wrong. Now, hold on to this. It's a protective charm to reach us. Don't lose it.
Kit Kat gives Nachiroux a ring.
You're awfully calm about this.
You think so? If you fail, then this world will be destroyed. There's nothing scarier than the UP. All set? Medicine, check. Fanty? Huh? Fanty? You're taking little Fanty with you.
Of course.
I'd like to. Just in case. And I am its vessel, so...
Huh. I've got no problem with that.
That was easier than I thought.
There are a lot of unknowns when it comes to wandering spirits. Rumor says there are watchers or arbitrators of sorts, but I think they're more like omnipresent beings that guide you through the world. Since you're its vessel, I'm sure it'll help you out somehow, which helps us out too.
I feel better knowing it's with me. I'll be okay with everything else.
Oh, before I forget. When you get over there, make sure you eat the food. Anything will do. It's a ritual to acclimate your soul.
Also, you'll die if you don't eat food, so...
It'll spread the mana of that world throughout your body. It's like getting used to the water after you move somewhere new.
There's just one last thing I want to ask.
What's up?
You know about my illness, right? Will stopping the upheaval phenomenon cure me?
Unfortunately, you'll have to live with that for the rest of your life. But I do think you'll be able to slow the progress of your mom's ash affliction.
I see. Okay, that's fine.
There'll be a marvelous promenade awaiting your victorious return, hosted by the nation, no, the entire world. It will be a sight to behold.
Here we go. Nachiroux lies down and drinks the potion. Kit Kat holds her hand tightly.
Well then, good night, Rue. Birds can fly, even when their parents never teach them how.